Hello, my name is Michael Scott. I'm the Regional Director of the Northrop Grumman Company. What we do is we design aircraft, and it just so happens today that we have a job opening and I have two qualified candidates for the position. They're going to be working in the engineering department, and I'm going to take a look at their resumes here before I call them in. Okay, so looks like we have two candidates here, both qualified for the position. And the first person I'm going to call in is Mr. Diego Hernandez. It looks like he has obtained a 3.6 grade point average at Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo. And let's see here, as far as leadership roles, he's got a few. He's been the project director of the Campus Crusade for Christ in Florida, summer '08. And he's got a few more here. I'm going to call him in and talk to him a little bit. Mr. Hernandez, would you like to step in?
Good morning, Mr. Michael Scott.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So, we have a basic understanding here of what we're looking for in an applicant. So I just have some pretty basic questions to ask you. I've looked over your resume. You can have that back if you'd like to reference it at all.
Thank you.
We'll start with this one. Based on some of your past experiences, what strengths do you feel that you'd be able to offer our company?
I'm not sure I have many strengths, but I gotta say that when I was in college, I always attended class. I never let any clubs distract me from my studies, so I consider myself very dedicated.
Okay. Well, as you may or may not know, this is a very team-oriented company. How well do you feel that you would work as part of a team as opposed to being an individual?
Well, I think being an individual doesn't necessarily have to be negative because I can accomplish a lot by myself, so I don't really need a team. So I think you would be saving money if you hire me than having other employees.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hernandez. If you had to ask a good friend to describe you, how would you describe you?
My computer tells me I'm awesome every time I log in, so I would say awesome. That's what to describe me.
Okay. And the last question I'd like to ask you today is, where within this company would you like to see yourself in 5 years if you are able to secure the position?
I think somebody as dedicated as myself, with all these skills, should be in your position in 5 years.
My position?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Hernandez. Well, it was great to meet you. I will be contacting you if you get the job.
So, you just want me to leave this here?
Yeah. Thank you. Our second candidate today is Mr. Gabe Magini, and it looks here like he also attended Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, mechanical engineer. His GPA is a little bit lower than Mr. Hernandez, but it looks here like he has a lot more involvement in various clubs as well as leadership positions. So I'm going to call him in. I'm going to ask him the same questions. Hopefully his good friend is not an it. And that being said, Mr. Magini, could you please come in? See Mr. Magini.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Name's good.
Nice to meet you, Gabe. Here at Northrop Grumman, we have a pretty good understanding of what we're looking for, in an applicant. So I'm just going to ask you a few basic questions. I've gone over your resume here, and it looks like there's a lot of interesting club experience and leadership that you've been involved in. I'll go ahead and give this back to you in case you want to reference it based on the question that I'm asking you. All right, first of all, based on past experiences that you've been in, what strengths do you feel that you would be able to bring to our company?
Well, I managed around 550 people. I worked with a team of 12, and we managed new residents coming into Cal Poly. I also had to counsel them, and I was part of the leadership role. And I also had a co-op internship with Parker, and I researched their fuel system.
Okay. Well, that's good to know because my next question is, as you may or may not know, this is a team-oriented company, so I'm glad to hear that you have experience working with others. Is there anything you'd like to add to that? How do you feel working with others? Do you feel you work well, or would you rather work as an individual?
I could work well with others. I work efficiently, get the job done within the timeline. Like my 3-wheel design for my senior project, we had 3 months to do this, and it was basically a team of 5, and we developed and designed a fully automated 3-wheel vehicle.
So you worked on many team projects before?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, if one of your good friends had to describe you as a person, what would they have to say?
A good friend probably wouldn't have words for me because I'm a really different individual, unique in many ways. I pertain to my studies while trying to be involved in many things, as you can see. I was part of the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, where I was public relations, which was letting people know events or anything that's coming up. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, and to conclude the interview, I'd like to ask you, if you do get the position, where would you see yourself? Where would you like to be within our company in, say, 5 years?
If I could, I'd be working in the same thing. Right? If I could get the job, then I'd be working in the same position and progressing Northrop Grumman to a higher level and keep it at a very top caliber company. And also, I'll try to give back to the community or anywhere else in the world, and just like I did in my leadership involvement.
Okay, well, I think that I've heard enough. We only had 2 candidates for the job, and you are clearly more qualified than the previous candidate. So I think I'm just going to cut to the chase and let you know that I'm going to go ahead and give you the job. I like the fact that you've been involved. I like the fact that you've been a leader. I like the fact that you work well with others, and I think we're going to give you a shot. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So the message that we're trying to deliver today is that getting involved is important. Good grades aren't everything, and potential employers are going to be looking for students, hirees, with a wide variety of activities and leadership roles that they've been involved with.
Cal Poly has many clubs and organizations that allow you to get involved. They'll keep your friend from being an it.
You can use such resources like the Epicenter to find a club that can fit you. You can make a wide variety of friends, balance your GPA, and get yourself involved in the school, and that can show employers that you got what it takes to take the job.
Get involved.